Okay, so this is August 25th, daily trade breakdown. I'll be going over GJ and GC. GJ had a big bull move. So in the analysis on the weekend, I said we have to watch and see how price reacts to this trend line, this bullish trend line. We had reactions on daily here, and again yesterday we rejected it again. So it is still a valid bull trend, right? So let's go over 4 hour. 4 hour basically, market open, we came up, right? Not enough order flow, came back down. And then if we look at lower time frames, like 1 hour below, we'll see several areas where price was consolidating, ranging. Same over here, and we were above like 200-ish, right? So above this wick. And we were respecting the trend line. And then prior to pre-London, we got a bull move up, right? We reached this high, created a higher low. We know this trend line has been rejected. So 4 hour, this was 4 hour before pre-London. 4 hour close above, broke this market structure. That should have been key enough that we would move up to this level, right here, at least to like here, right? Which we did. So we broke it, and then if we go on 15-minute, we can see all price it was pre-London come up and then create a higher low. So create a higher low, and then London open pushed it up, and then we continued up all the way till New York, until we got to 140. And that was a key level that I had from before, because these candles are not closing above it. And you see 4 hour 140 here, these rejections, and this candle, although this is 140.2, we average it down to 140, right? So this is a clear move, buy straight from, and look where buys happen too. Buys happen exactly like around 0.800-ish, right? This like, if you want to draw it out, this like little FTI area. Price came down, retested, and show you how 5 minute was. So essentially we had the high here, create a higher low, and then we kept maintaining bullish market structure till New York, until we tap 140, and now we're just consolidating, right? So we gotta watch out and see what could happen next. In the analysis, I said that if we do not break this trend line and get down to 137.8, that we would continue back up to 140. Exactly what happened. Now we just gotta watch out and see what can happen. Next key level is 140.8 right here, right? I'm just gonna remove this and make it a full line instead. So 140.8 right here because of this, and then next one would be up here at 143.5. So like I said, end of the month, right? So we do get large moves. So it's possible that, look at this, that today we break out and we continue up, but we're gonna have to just watch and see how price reacts to 140. If we do break out, we can expect a retest, maybe a little bit deeper, but 140 retest, and then continue up to 140.8, which is already 80 pips, and then we'll watch that as levels come. So it is end of the month, and we know end of the month a lot of banks take profits on position, so price moves a lot. So this would be the first target if we do break above 140, and then this would be the second target. Pretty simple. It was a clean move on GG yesterday, especially when something like this happened. I've seen that when a candle does this, like price does this, sell candles, and then there's a large move back down or back up to resistance, and then we reject it again. This candle move was just to generate more orders, right? Market structure wasn't broken. It was actually, we kept respecting the trend line, right? Trend line from way back, so right here, and then rejected it, and we got a massive move. So now we just got to wait and see what could happen. Maybe price will pull back, but if something like this happens and we see a breakout, it could be that we're going back down, or that we're making a higher low to continue up. But anything above 140 would be safe buys, retest and safe buys. Also, there's a little bit of minor resistance at 140.2, but we're just going to have to watch that during the high volume session times and act accordingly to these levels. But yeah, daily's looking super bullish. Just gonna have to see and wait and see what happens. It looks like we still maintain that higher low, right? This was the previous low, previous higher low that we made a high. Now we made a higher low, so it's possible that we do a retest, continue up, and then we essentially have another bull run, end of the month bull run maybe. GBP CAD. So GBP CAD, I said, might retrace up to here or even here to create a lower high. Daily still looks like this was a lower high, right? 4 hour, we're gonna have to watch this like key level here. I'm watching this right now because it could be that we're just doing something like this and then continuing up, right? Sorry, let me draw that better, like this. Or it could be that this is just a lower high, we retest, and then we continue down, make a new leg. Okay, so yesterday, what happened was, in Asian, we had the bull move. We started closing above this key level, so we moved up, right? And then right now we're currently above this minor level, so we're gonna have to watch. Maybe something like this could happen down here, or we continue up and react to here, which is a level on daily right here. Otherwise, I personally didn't like GBP CAD. GJ was much cleaner, and GBP AUD was complete ass. So, yeah, just gonna be watching and seeing how it reacts to either this price level. If something like this breaks, we could possibly head down further, or we head back up. So these are your ranges for the day. This is 70 pips, and then this is 1 second. That's 50 pips. So just gonna watch those and then see, because if this does form a lower high, then we're likely that we're gonna continue down to maybe here, around here, right? First we will reach a new low, previous low, and then create a new low. So just gonna have to watch and see how it comes to price, how it reacts to these key levels. But yeah, see this price activity here. So right, that's why I based that level off of. Otherwise, this will be the next one, right? So just gonna be watching it tonight. Still following my analysis from before. GJ reacting good. Just gonna have to wait and see. It's at a very critical point right now, 140 exactly. So we're gonna have to watch and see how it reacts to that. Honestly, if it does break up, then I'll be looking for the buys on the higher low of retest to 140. That could be trade of the week, and then hold that position, see how price reacts to 148. Or if we start consolidating and we break out consolidation below 140, then it could be like short-term sells for a bit. But I do think since we had like a double bottom here and rejected the trend line, that we can easily break up, continue, but just gonna have to watch. And if something does change from my bias, then just adapt and attack to what market conditions are showing. Because right now we're getting consolidation, and last time we had consolidation too. All it did was it broke down and then it continued back down. So if it does break down, it could be short-term sells, but I would rather the buys would be much cleaner, since we are still in a bullish trend and daily was quick to create a higher low. But yeah, that's GJ and GBP CAD for the day, and I'll follow up tomorrow.